Good evening. I have to tell you, I've been asked to give remarks at a countless number of events over the past years, but I must say I had more trouble coming up with the right words to say for this occasion than any other. On behalf of the graduating seniors, I would like to thank those who made it possible for us to graduate from West Virginia University. To the faculty and administration, thank you for sharing your wisdom, your knowledge, and your guidance. To the family and friends in attendance, including my parents, siblings, grandparents, and friends here with me tonight, thank you for your unwavering support and words of encouragement over the years. When I left high school in 2007, I only knew a few things. I knew I was moving to the honors dorm, which was Stoniker Hall back then, with some random stranger at a university where I only knew a handful of people from my hometown. I knew I was going to study international relations, and I knew it was about to happen in a place where, well, let's just say people like to have a good time. What I didn't know then was how I would evolve as a person, and how this place would change my life, just as it has changed the lives of those I stand before today. The class of 2012 has seen a lot over the past 4 years. We're 5, for those of you like me who thought a victory lap was necessary. We've seen the naming of 6 Goldwater Scholars and 5 Truman Scholars, football BCS bowl wins in Tempe, Arizona, and Miami, a basketball Big East championship and Final Four appearance in Indy, record donations, the construction and renovation of many campus buildings, a conference realignment, and much, much more. We were at WVU for a very exciting part of its history. It's hard to imagine it all happened in just a short amount of time we were here. You know, I told this little anecdote at the Student Government Association inauguration a couple weeks ago, but I think it's fitting to tell it again here today. Back when I was in middle school, I remember having a conversation with my great-grandma Bailey, a woman of great wisdom, about the passage of time. I came home from school one day and I said, Great-grandma Bailey, you know, these days are lasting forever at school and I just wish they would go by faster. What she told me I'll never forget. She said, well, you know what, when you get to high school, time's going to go by faster. When you get to college, time's going to go by even faster. And when you enter the real world, time's going to go by yet even faster. I didn't believe at the time, but boy, do I ever now. She told me the passage of time is the very reason why you can't spend too much time dwelling on the past or thinking about the future. You have to take each day as it comes, because thinking too much about the past or the future is what causes you to lose the present. As hard as it is, I challenge you to take my great-grandma Bailey's advice and live your life day by day. Maybe the next 4 or 5 years won't go by quite as quickly as these here behind us now. For those of us who won't be on campus next year, this is an extremely bittersweet moment. There are a lot of things I personally am going to miss, and I'm sure most of my graduates in this class with me are going to agree with me. I'm going to miss events like Fall Fest and the big-time athletic games. I'm going to miss slamming on my brakes every 20 feet to avoid hitting pedestrians, but thinking it's okay to cross the street wherever I feel like it. I'm going to miss the lighting of Woodburn Hall and the hustle and bustle of class changes in front of the mountain lair, at least when I'm not driving. I'm going to miss the spontaneous trips to Blue Hole on nice days and going out at night on High Street. I'm going to miss seeing the old gold and blue everywhere and hearing country roads at random times of the day or the night. I'm going to miss messing with kids from New Jersey. and I'm going to miss updating my roommate Brittany and I's little pet project on the Twitter account, WVU Problems. Ultimately, though, I'm going to miss the people. Everyone from my best friends to the kids who feel the need to blow smoke in your face as you're leaving the downtown library. But now, that's not to say that there won't be things that I won't miss, you know, such as having to plan my trips downtown or on class change traffic, putting up with arguably the most unpredictable weather on Earth, arriving at class drenched in sweat after ascending life science stairs on a hot day. I won't miss my best library spots being taken during finals week when some students feel they're finally ready to cram for their final the night before the day of. Group projects, you know, that always inevitably turn into Jason projects. And of course, waiting for or getting stuck on the PRT. All in all, we'll always have a place in our hearts for WVU. There truly is nothing like Mountaineer Nation, and there's no other group of graduates like those here this evening. As we continue our education or enter the real world, let us not forget about this place or each other. I know I never will. Maybe it's because these 5 years have been the best of my life, or maybe it's just because this place is unforgettable and irreplaceable. They say, once a Mountaineer, always a Mountaineer. And never is that more important to remember than tonight. You all have already made WVU proud, but I know your greatest successes are still yet to be realized. I challenge you to embrace the gifts we've all been given to be simple and to be free. and may you never forget the country roads that brought you this far. A lot of people don't know I'm somewhat musically inclined, but I used to play piano at church every once in a while when I was younger. And one of the first songs I played there was a song by Michael W. Smith called Friends. As I leave this university, nothing speaks louder about the people I've met and cherished so much, many of which are sitting right in front of me now. It goes, packing up the dreams God planted in the fertile soil of you. I can't believe the hopes he's granted means a chapter in your life is through. But we'll keep you close as always. It won't even seem you've gone, because our hearts in big and small ways will keep the love that keeps us strong. And friends are friends forever if the Lord is the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, because the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. Thank you, congratulations to my fellow graduates in the class of 2012, and let's go Mountaineers! Woo! Dr. Lisa DeFrank Cole, Director of WVU's Leadership Studies and Aspire program, to the podium.